Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sailor Peace, a game that was suggested to me by my community, and I gotta tell you, at first, I really didn't like the game at all. And then I kind of gave it more and more of a chance, and then I realized you have to discover quite a bit to actually have a blast in this game, and that's what I've been having I've been really enjoying Sailor Peace. Just over time, basically, I've been playing this for 2 days now. Over time, this game kind of revealed its true form to me, okay? And then I saw more and more quality actually being put into this game. So let's go and start off going to the first island. I'm gonna explain a little bit along the way. Some things, tips and tricks that I thought over time that helped me, progress further. I'm level 7,000 right now, which is not max level. Actually, I don't know what is. I think 10,000. It seems that way, but I don't know how much it is actually. So let's actually max this one out as well. 1 second, there we go, and we're gonna go for power here. Okay, so Sailor Peace. This is where you start. This is the beginner island. You have to, first of all, to the people, this is my honest take, okay? My honest take on this game. For the people out there that don't like the typical grind fest, then this game will probably, I would say, would probably not be for you, because this game really wants you to replay until you literally go bald, okay? So if you don't like that necessarily, then this game might not be for you. But if you do kind of like the repetition in it, it kind of has something calming to me, then it's really good. So let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Actually, there's not much bad and not much ugly. There's mostly just good. So I'm gonna start off with something that is kind of the bad a little bit for me. The game doesn't really show you what you have to do, where you have to go, so to speak. I mean, you do have your GPS somewhere down here, and it shows you technically where to go. But if you don't know where to get specific swords and stuff like that, which I am going to show you in a second, then this is gonna be kind of, it's gonna be a little difficult. You have to go on YouTube, you have to do some meta gaming in a sense of looking up some tutorials, okay? So this is where you start off, and basically it does have everything that a normal One Piece anime game on Roblox has. You have these quests that you can take, you take these guys out, so to speak, redo. You have your stat distribution here. I highly suggest you putting most of it into sword. You should get yourself the first katana as soon as possible, which you can get from this guy over here, the Katana Sailor. When you're playing on a computer, Y, X, and C, or Z, X, and C, depending on what your keyboard is looking like. If you have a German keyboard, it's Y, X, and C, but if it is in an English or American one, it's gonna be Z, X, and C, I think, because in Germany they are kind of swapped. Anyways, I think as of now, the sword might be, next to combat, the best in the game. Now, you do have your typical fruits, and you can get yourself some fruits along the way, and some of them look really cool, like Quake, for example. I mean, it's really awesome. But overall, I think the sword makes the most sense. I've been leveling with that just because the cooldown is so much better than the Quake fruits on its own. So going for katanas is definitely the best way of doing it. You gotta just level up as good as you possibly can, up until 200 maybe here, maybe not. You can go into the next realm as soon as you want. A little bit of exploration is kind of funky, it's fun. The first really upside that I think this game has is if you go into the stats, you can reset for free every time, and that gains huge respect from me that they don't put this behind a paywall. Another gigantic plus is free private servers. Damn, a game like this profits usually off resets, and it also profits heavily of private servers, and they are not paywalling that. That is an absolute plus for me. This is by far the biggest trait the game has, absolutely by far, compared to others. So yeah, if you want to have something that's really not pay to win as such, then that is definitely something you want to aim for. It's an actual really fun game. With the stat distribution, I would always put 80 to 90% into sword, and the rest goes into defense. And every sword has its few abilities. I, for example, have this ability and the X. Usually it's Y and X. I don't know about the more higher blades that you can get, the mythical ones. I don't know how they will react, but this is the second one, the dark blade that you get in the ice world, as far as I believe. Let's go into the snow island. I think you can get it in the snow island by, yeah, there you go, by this guy. You do have to have a few things though. It will tell you that you need 250,000 in money. and 150 gems. It is pretty easy to come by. Trust me, get the Dark Blade as soon as possible. This can literally like bring you into the end game, I would assume, because the damage of it is really, really fantastic. I always chose to go with multiple enemies like these. Some people actually tell you that you need to go to the bosses and just always grind bosses over time. Always collect the quest and then try to beat the bosses, and you will also level up that way very, very, very fast as well. Now, if we go into the inventory, there's something that I want to tell you about. One thing is titles. The game has titles that you can equip and get. Basically, I unlocked them randomly. I don't know what I really had to fight for to get specific titles, but I was really happy that I got the Curse King title, which gives me 20% more damage, which is awesome. I also got the Living Weapon, and I got the Vampire King. Great. Okay, that's actually 32%. Wow, I didn't know I had that, so we're gonna get that. The reason why I am right now, that's almost the best. Like, I can see 50% damage is like the best. Oh no, there's the one, 65, damn. All right. Anyways, there's something that I figured out, and this is important. Now, listen to this, my kids, okay? If you go into the inventory, you have the storage section. So once you actually roll a specific race, you can actually store that race. This is why I'm grinding 2.5k 2.5k gems for the race bag, right? That's why I am grinding for that, because I already bagged the demon race, and I also want to bag another one. I also want to store my fruit, so I'm gonna... Oh, I can't. Okay, because it's already equipped. I get it. But yeah, you can store a lot of things in here. You see the race bag, and you also have the trade bag. So if you get a really nice trait, but you want to continue spinning the traits, you can actually put your traits in there as well. This is extremely important. It actually has it for clan as well. That is really, really awesome. And this is absolutely free to play. Can I speak? Free to play. You see, you only need gems. This is in-game currency. They could have monetized this heavily as well, and they didn't. So that is another huge plus. Huge, 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 huge plus. Let's check out the shop here for a second. I haven't bought anything in the shop, so I don't know if that stuff is good. I could imagine that they would give you something really nice. The game has about 20 to 40, 50,000 players. I personally think that the prices are okay. They are okay. I wouldn't say they're crazy or anything. I wouldn't say they're overly expensive. You can buy basically anything in the game in the shop for like $10 to $15 max. Maybe this one is like $18 to $20, $21 to $25. But overall, for a game like this, I think this is extremely cheap. Now, another tip that I have for you that I've noticed over the time, how many minutes are we? We're only 7 minutes, man. We have so much time. What the hell? There's so much to talk about. Is a place that you can already get into. You don't have to really worry. You could technically teleport to any place in the entire game. You don't have to be a specific level for that. So what I really highly suggest you do is straight from the get-go, once you get to Ice World or maybe even just the desert, you can go to the Sailor Island, which looks like that. And in the Sailor Island, you have a few things. We're going to talk about ascending in a second as well. But in the Sailor Island, there's this place that you can see here, and everything is in here that you need. If you want to get a new trait, you go to the trade section. You are going to re-roll this with trait re-rolls that you can unlock by beating bosses, opening chests, stuff like that. There's a legendary chest, there's mythical chests, there's rare chests, and they all can give you these re-rolls, like a race re-roll or, you know, some other things. Like there's some tickets in it that you can use to spawn specific bosses. I haven't done that yet, so I can't tell you much about it yet, but I've already like gotten quite a few materials here too. There's a race re-roll, there's a clan re-roll, and these are all drops that you can get literally by just farming levels. So really, really good. You can also type in an amount here that how much you want to open, so that's really awesome as well. Getting some race rerolls. Look at that, 6 here. That's insane. And with the chests here as well, let's open the chests too. Badoom. Trait rerolls, another 6 race rerolls. I'm really trying to do the A's in training. This is a quest line, I think, to get the sword, as far as I believe. And with that, I have to obtain the Shinigami race. It has to be either epic or legendary. I don't know because I haven't seen it yet. I've been already rerolling quite significantly much, but I haven't gotten it yet. But I did get myself Vampire, which is really, really good because the reason why I really enjoy Vampire is because it actually has Lifesteal, Life Leech, or whatever you want to call it. So every time you damage someone, you actually gain some HP back, which is really good to fighting bosses in the game. So really, really good stuff. I am waiting. I do have a lot of trait rerolls and race rerolls and stuff like that, but I have something pretty good right now that I'm wearing. I have myself the vampire race, which I want to save in the trait bag because of the 5% lifesteal. And then I also have the, where is it? The clan. This clan is actually pretty good as well. It has damage, max HP, sprint speed, gem gain. But I haven't gotten the rune to yet. I don't know where you can get them yet, but I'll figure it out as soon as I possibly can. But right now, for me personally, I just want to store a few things before moving on, especially with the traits, because right now my trait is unstoppable, and that's like the best out of the legendary tab. So yeah, of course, you know, mythical and secret, they're going to be much better, but before I'm going to, you know, reroll something bad, I'm going to wait until I have enough money so I can actually store this one. So great that they put this into the game. I'm so happy. Really, 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 really good. They really think about their players. There's some stat rerolls in it as well. You can reroll some stats and even individual stats. I'm not going to touch the gems right now. Wait, how did I get... Oh, because of the chests. Of course. That is great. Hold on. I can go to the storage now, and I'm going to buy the second race bag, which you can see here, and I'm going to store this race in it as well. So vampire and demon. Now I can start rolling for Shinigami in the hopes that I will get it. I actually had a thought that I might not even get it here this way. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that I don't know. I don't know how else I would get the Shinigami race other than rolling for it. Anyways, the last thing that I wanted to talk about real quick here is Ascension. In the next video, we're going to cover a few bosses and stuff like that and why it's good to hunt them. But the Ascension tab, I actually thought it was like a rebirth tab, but it's not. It's not a rebirth tab. Basically, I just have to kill 25 more bosses, and then once you have all of the requirements, you can just ascend. You don't lose anything, but you only gain. You gain more rewards. You get more money, you get more gems, you get more luck, you get more cooldown reduction. You get a lot of stuff just by playing the game again. Really good. The bosses only respawn after 5 minutes. This is how you make a good game, guys. This is how you make a really, really good game. That's why I wanted to make this introduction and review video. For me, personally, this game gets a 9 out of 10. This is almost the highest score that I've ever given out to any game. I think the only thing that got a higher score back in the day was Bee Swarm Simulator, because I think that is one of the greatest games ever made in the sense of how technical it is and how much replayability it has and the end game, and so to speak. But this game here, the Sailor Peace, in the beginning, I hated it because I didn't know what to do. But once you suddenly get into it, watch a few tutorials here and there, which I hope I can bring you guys, you will realize that this game is something special because you see that the community is being valued here. You have trading in it. Everything that one would want, the game actually has. There's a lot of free-to-play option in it. This is not pay-to-win. This is one of the few games that is not pay-to-win. I mean, obviously, you can buy yourself some stuff to get better in the game. Yeah, you can speed up the process. You can. But so it is a little pay to win, but everything in the game is achievable through playing. And this is something that I truly, truly like about this game. I like the title system. I like the RNG system that you can get from beating bosses and stuff like that. Ascension, titles, trades. There's everything in it that one would want. This game, in my eyes, deserves more players. I enjoyed it. By the way, today I pulled a Pokemon card booster pack, and I pulled from the newest Pokemon set, the Pikachu X something, and it's actually worth $150. And if I actually let it grade PSA 10, I can get like multiple hundreds, like even into the thousands. I was extremely happy because I only bought like 4 packs, which is like $20, $25, and I pulled that. And I was extremely happy about it. But I didn't want it to buy everything from the shelf. I was thinking about it, but then I was like, come on, other people would want some as well. Not one of these type of guys, okay? Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little bit of a review. This is one of the highest reviews I've ever given. I want to see how much longer I will be playing it, how much more videos I will do, how much more you guys will enjoy it. But this is my sort of basic beginner guide, my review. In one video, so to speak. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.